Hey, so I've switched to my designer Sherman Williams design shirt here, and I wanted to show you after I primed this that what I had purposely done on the back of this one door. This is the front, it's the back. Is not use the grain filler, so I can show you how the grain pops through when you have primed or painted. If you're doing a white cabinet, so if you'll focus in here, like so, and you can see that grain there. That's basically what you get without using the grain filler, as opposed to let's see if I have a flat. I don't have anything flat, but basically that's the grain that would go through there. So that's why you want to use it if you're using oak or something like that with a lot of grain. So so we're ready to do a top coat on this, and we're going to do the backs first as well. So we're going to put down points, and we're using a Sherwin-Williams all surface enamel that is in Gauntlet gray, and it's a satin finish. So I'm going to get in the edges of the back panel here first, making sure I get those edges real good. And I'm also going to show you why two coats of this is necessary. And that's mainly because with this darker paint and using the shellac-based primer that we used, it is not a tintable primer. So if you're using a primer that is able to be tinted, I would recommend using that. But this is, with this oak, I know that I needed that shellac-based primer. But as you can see, sort of the streaks, like if I come back over, it'll sort of streak through, and you get that white coming through there. And if you can get primer that you can get tinted, you can go like one level lighter from the paint you're using, and that way you're basically, you're not having to cover as much with that. But after we've primed it, the paint really goes on nice. And of course we're gonna hit it with two coats, so I'm not too worried about the streaks right now. They're gonna fill up nice when we hit it with the second coat. Excuse the blower in the background. I'm out in the garage, and the neighbors just don't cooperate with this filming and all. And I'm not going to worry about down in the where the hinge holes are, because we're going to put the hinges back on there. Let's see if I sort of do like that. So that's another reason why you don't want to do that, is go back through it. But just to illustrate that the more you work that, the more that's going to come through there, the brush strokes. So, all right, so that's the first coat of the cabinets, and we'll see where we go from there. See ya.